You need to remember God when it all works out. I think of different times in my life recently where I can look back and I can see, yeah, God, you're right about that one. And you're right about that one. And that one. And that one. And it's so, so humbling to hear how God has translated all of my darkness and sorrow and worry into light and satisfaction and joy and peace and all this other stuff. It just takes time. It takes time. But you need to remember him always, and especially when things start to like really come together. I remember when I was at the park this one time back in North Carolina, and the lady who gave me the $500 to help me get to Utah, I met her at a park, and she literally came out of nowhere and was just walking around. She had this bag of Cheetos, and we just talked, and she told me that one of my poems was written on her birthday, and she really felt like God was like talking to her through it. I'm like, that's crazy. I wrote this because I failed my accounting class in college, and that's why I wrote these poems. It wasn't that poem specifically, but the idea was just still there. It's like I wrote all these when I was going through a really difficult time, and now God is using these to not only gather me closer to Him, but to also gather her and bring us both together closer to Him. And she's been on my newsletter for over a year now, and probably around that. Yeah, I think so, because I think that was 2024. Yeah, so over a year, definitely over a year. But you just have to trust Him in those in between spots. When you have these dark things, and you're just like, oh, that. but God can do it. He can do it, and He can make things happen, and He can put people in the picture, and then you just like you see how it all connects. You see how it all works out. So my encouragement is to trust Him and to love and to celebrate and to appreciate everything He's doing and not doing right now, before it all works out, before it all comes together and makes more sense. Obviously, you need to work for things to work out. You need to put in some effort too. But He's always working behind the scenes. And it might take a long time. Like it might take a really long time, but just watch and wait as He does those wonders, as He does what He's done so many times. Anybody who's willing to look to Him is going to find deliverance. They're going to find breakthrough. They're going to find joy. They're going to find peace. You know, Jesus Christ knows everything about you, and He has unique information He could help you understand about yourself to help you have all these breakthroughs He sees you having. And so a lot of it's on you. But meanwhile, He's going to help you keep going, help you keep growing. And yeah, just remember when it all works out. You're like, yeah, this was God helping me out. Because I remember when I was in the darker spot. I remember when I lost that job. I remember when this breakup happened. I remember when all this stuff happened. And now God has turned it all around. He's taken me through this translation process, and now it's on the other side. So yeah, just remember Him. Just remember that. I've experienced that in a lot of ways, but there's still some things I'm still kind of waiting on. But I know it is guaranteed as I continue to walk with Christ. So hope that's beneficial. Just continue to walk with Him and watch Him transform everything you let Him touch. Everything you let Him reach in your life. Watch it happen.